years teaching experience and research experience at various places. Currently he is working in Gurukul Gandhi University, Haridwar from March 2011, and he is still associating with Gurukul Gandhi University. Come on stage and say few words.
Between you and him, and I would request him to be there on the stage, and he should tell you about the details of this tricky subject. These kind of platforms, these kind of occasions, events, activities are quite important for you. When a particular person having some expertise in his or her field carefully, patiently, and make this session quite interactive. As many questions you ask, your inquiry would be quenched, your queries would be satisfied, and eventually you would learn something out of it. Having said that, I'm sure all the faculty members, especially Dr. Rohit ji, Dr. Himanshu sir, Mrinalini ma'am, and Rashmi ma'am, Rajendra sir, please come on the stage. Thank you.
Now I request to respected Dr. Mahendra Singh, please join us at the podium, and thank you once again Dr. Singh for gracing with us your presence.
It's a very interesting and very challenging subject for all of you, and it is also very current topic. First of all, I would like to introduce about the workshop. What is the purpose of this workshop? I hope all of you will listen it carefully. If you are a student, if you are a good student, then I am sure that you are going to listen it carefully. If you have any query, you can ask in between the session. This workshop, यदि आप अच्छा बनना चाहते हैं, अच्छा स्टूडेंट बनना चाहते हैं, तो आप उसी तरह बिहेव कीजिए. And this is a initiative that is called AICTE Sankalp. So this is an initiative of the government of India. Under this initiative, students of all the technical institutions are to be trained, are to give an awareness about what is the high performance computing. So, what is high performance computing basically? It's a computing when you try to solve the large problem, complex problems. How many of you know C programming? आप में से कितने लोगों को C programming पता है? C programming कितने लोग जानते हैं? C programming. ठीक है. So as you know that you have already written programs in C to solve the normal problems in your computer lab. And you might have written the programs in C to solve some problems, numerical problems, to solve in your computer lab. But those problems are very small. Those problems are very small problems. They are not a very big problem, they are not very complex problems. But if you had to write the program to solve a big problem, to solve a very large problem, then what will you do? तो आप क्या करोगे? तो उसके लिए यू कैनॉट सॉल्व दैट प्रॉब्लम ओनली यूजिंग द सी प्रोग्रामिंग। आप केवल सी प्रोग्रामिंग यूज करके उस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते। अगर आप सॉल्व करेंगे भी तो उस प्रोग्राम को रन होने में 5 घंटे 6 घंटे 1 दिन लग सकता है। If you try to run that program on a simple computer using C programming, it may take hours or days to run that program, because the nature of the program is very complex. Like you have seen in the last year that we have launched the Chandrayaan, we have launched different, ISRO is launching number of satellites regularly. So all these satellite applications, they require very large and complex programs. Okay. To automate the process of this satellite launching, we require a very large and complicated programs, and which cannot be run on simple computer or by using the simple C programming. So that is the situation where this high performance computing comes into the picture. वहां पे आप हाई परफॉर्मेंस कंप्यूटिंग यूज करेंगे फिर उस तरह की प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए। You got the idea? What is the meaning of high performance computing? So we start with the basics of high performance computing. What is that? What is the basic concept? Then we will move on to the advanced concept of this HPC. How will you write the HPC program in C? तो C language में ही आप HPC program लिख सकते हैं ना? You can write the C program in HPC program in your C language. So you know what is ENIAC? What is ENIAC? Any students who knows about ENIAC? हाँ, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक न्यूमेरिकल एंड इंटीग्रेटर, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक न्यूमेरिकल इंटीग्रेटर एंड कैलकुलेटर। तो ENIAC was the first computer which was electronic. So this is the first electronic computer which was ever developed in around 1947. And you might see the size of the computer. It spans the whole room. It spans across the whole room. So we start with that journey from the ENIAC. Then you know that today we are working on the supercomputers. You know what is supercomputer? What is the difference between computer and supercomputer? Computer is what you have got in your computer lab. Current supercomputers are developed by India, and that India has supercomputer which has got CDAC, highest operational organization, currently the agency of Government of India under the Ministry of IT and Electronics, and it is situated in Pune. In Pune, so CDAC, Center for Development of Advanced Computing. CDAC stands for Center for Development Advanced Computing, and CDAC has the responsibility of developing the सुपर कंप्यूटर्स फॉर इंडिया। तो सीडेक ने इंडिया के लिए पहला सुपर कंप्यूटर डेवलप किया इन 90s। सॉल्व लार्ज कॉम्प्लेक्स साइंटिफिक और इंजीनियरिंग प्रॉब्लम्स।
सुपर कंप्यूटर को वहां पर काम में लिया जाता है जहां पर बहुत ज्यादा पावर और तेज गति के साथ वास्तविक काल में बड़े कैलकुलेशंस की जरूरत होती है। सुपर कंप्यूटर को हिंदी में महासंगणक कहा जाता है। सुपर कंप्यूटर सामान्य कंप्यूटर की तरह एक ही समय में एक ही काम नहीं करता, बल्कि एक समय में वो अनगिनत कार्य करने की क्षमता रखता है, क्योंकि सुपर कंप्यूटर सीरियल प्रोसेसिंग की जगह पैरेलल प्रोसेसिंग के आधार पर काम करता है। साधारण कंप्यूटर कार्य को पूरा करने के लिए सीरियल प्रोसेसिंग का उपयोग करते हैं, जिसमें एक समय में एक ही काम किया जाता है, मतलब कि एक कार्य के खत्म होने के बाद ही दूसरे कार्य की प्रक्रिया शुरू हो जाती है, जिसकी वजह से इसमें कार्य की प्रक्रिया धीमी होती है। लेकिन सुपर कंप्यूटर में हजारों प्रोसेसर लगे होते हैं जो प्रति सेकंड अरबों करोड़ों गणना करने में सक्षम होते हैं।